breakage. You're going to run a slower time. You're going to look fast, but you're going to run a slow time. That's just how it works. And I think route running, the best route runners I know are smooth because they're controlled. They can make it look like they're running top end speed, but at the same time, they know they can put their foot in the ground and change direction. I think you were talking about that from like a tight end's perspective. Like wide receivers can do it in one step. The best can, right? They can like be running full speed and then all of a sudden put their foot in the ground and go. Tight ends, because you're bigger, you got to be more cognizant of being able to get out of that break because you have more weight behind it. Yep. And the more steps you do, the more slowing down that you do, it's buying time for the defender to read that and react to you changing direction. Is this, that's what you were saying essentially, right?
Essentially, it's exactly what I'm saying. And if I try and keep, if whatever I'm doing is, I'm always trying to stay in that controlled space. You'll see me sometimes raise up, but anytime I raise up, I have to come back down to get back into that controlled space. Sometimes raising up and then coming back down plays with my tempo, which can throw somebody off. Sometimes it gives the illusion that, you know, it's a timing factor. It gives the illusion that I'm doing something else that I'm really focused on doing, or I'm just like kind of lulling somebody to sleep. But if I'm running a full speed route, I want to stay in that like F1 car like zone. I don't want to airplane up. If I stay in that F1 car, now my shoulders, my core, that squat position that we're always trying to get to in the weight room, now I can transfer that onto the field and use my power and use my insteps and use the ability to, you know, all the power that we have at the tight end position. I can use that going in and out of breaks.
Let me ask you this. That's the base fundamentals. How much after you get those base fundamentals, do you as a route runner use raising and lowering? You talked about understepping, like cutting on the outstep. Like, I think that like, here's my issue with coaches that teach positions is they want it all to always look the exact same. You go, you put your foot here, and like the best route runners, they're playing a game with the defender. Like you can raise and lower your position and make the defender think you're about to cut and then just keep going straight. You can all of a sudden cut off the wrong foot if you know the grass and the footing is good, and that will throw the defender off because they get used to these like timing. They get used to a three-step slant, right?
Yeah.
They know 1, 2, 3, he's going in
10 yards. Yeah. They know it's 3rd and 10.
And
they know,
this is where I truly feel like you are so much better. And I don't mean to throw shade on any other tight end at tight end university. This is the level of intricacy that I think you have that a lot of other people that especially play tight end, where some of the other receivers have this like instinct. And I don't know if it's because you played basketball or what it is, but it feels like you have a way of manipulating your steps, your body language. I used to say you have Gumby knees. Your knees are always inside your toes. So it's like, which way is he about to go? He can go either way. It's not giving it away.
Staying on those insteps. That was actually one of Evan Ingram's big notes this year at tight end U. And I'm big on using all insteps and the outsteps of routes, but you hear me say, I don't like it when I undercut or I understep, but at the same time, if I'm at a controlled space, if I'm knees over toes, and I have good ankle flexibility too. So it's like I can get on those outside edges and still be at a controlled balanced place.
Yes.
But as long as I'm not tall and trying to go on the outside,
as long as you're not out of balance doing it, like that's what it comes down to.
The biggest thing is getting to that F1, finding where you like reside in that F1 car. Like I said, 75% speed. When I was really like at my peak athleticism, I could go 85% like speed and still be able to bend and turn and get in and out of a break and that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I can always, if I'm 85 and I'm still in that F1 car, I can take off and get to 100.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like I can play with tempo. I can play with getting in and out of breaks. And then when you add in the mental aspect of, you know what I mean, understanding all the route concepts, understanding all the defense. Yeah. Like now you can attack with precision.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's purposeful movement. It's IDing the defense and having a plan and having these instinctual plans kind of set in place so that you can just play fast.
Absolutely. Let's get to what everybody else wants to talk about is listen to the show. There was a surprise guest at Tight End University. I don't know if she's surprised, but It was a surprise to everybody on Twitter. Special guest, Taylor. Taylor showed up to Tight End University. How did it?
Tay showed up. Yeah, I mean, you already know.
How did this come about?
We're in Nashville. She grew up in Nashville. She moved there when she was younger. We had this plan for a while that we were going to have some fun with the tight ends, and especially Tight Ends and Friends, all the evening events. I'll say this. I won't say when the idea came up, but when we were there at Tight End and Friends, and we knew that there was a professional like Kane Brown who could figure it out. He's a pro. He's been on stage a million times. He's not shy at all by any means. He's a true professional. Tay just kind of went up to him and the band and just was like, "Hey, if you guys are down, like, I'll go up there, play a song, and see if we can, pop the roof off this place." And sure enough, she's so good with just everybody, just people, and making people feel comfortable in it.
Yeah.
And absolutely rocked the stage yet again. It was awesome, man.
Well, she killed it. She shook it off for sure. She shook down the roof. That's for damn sure. It was a surprise. Everybody didn't see coming. I know I didn't. I'm over here checking. I'm like, what the hell? Tay's up on stage. How'd this happen? How'd they get her to go up there? That's amazing.
She was like in the back doing like musical notes for
the band.
Like sheets of music. She was just like kind of like writing out like, I think the hi-hats maybe. I don't know. I'm not a musician, but she was like making sure that the band and everybody knew.
Everybody was on it.
Everybody was just, and then just
That's
went
amazing.
out there without practicing, and it was pitch perfect and just killed it.
That's cool. Very cool.
It was awesome, man.
What was this her first time at an event sponsored by Dude Wipes?
It has to be the first and only, I would assume. Yeah. Dude Wipes got it. Yeah, they got a good one right there. They got a good one.
You guys killed it. Tight End U, probably the most traction I've seen it get for multiple reasons.
It's getting so freaking good. George, and I'd say I have to show love to George and Greg. Those two guys, Rubicon, the Kittle family, Claire for hosting the significant others side of things. It's so much fun being around that group, and it's really starting to become a family. And man, it's year in, year out, man. If I could never see myself not doing this, so we gotta tie the Shore and Tight End U up a little bit better so that we can I can get you out there. I got to get you out there.
I would love to go. I don't know what I'm going to do at Tight End U.
I got to see you in cleats. No, I just got to see. I got to see the footwork. See if you're coachable. We got to see some things.
I could have played tight end. No doubt.
That's what I'm saying. And I see the frame right now is a 265 frame.
For sure.
That's a tight end kind of frame. I got to see what this looks like in routes and everything.
I would not have been a route runner.
I want to see if the hockey edges translated with you like they did with me.
Well, that's how I got. How do you think I got the highest, the lowest 20-yard shuttle time?
Yeah,
that's all about it.
You were just hockey stop.
That's right.
Hockey
Everybody
stop.
else like, oh, stay on your insteps. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I can be on the outside of this foot and the inside of this one to maximize my force. Gosh. Shin angle. You guys know what the fuck you're talking about.
The first night at Tight End U is always the welcoming night, and we ended up having a time. Just everyone's got an Aperol spritz or a spritz in their hand.
Spritz.
It was a
sounds like a major league party. Oh,
Greg
we
Olson's,
all got spritz.
Greg Olson's favorite. I had about 30 of them.
Greg Olson's favorite drink is a spritz. Don't put this man on blast like that.
No, he loved it. There ain't no shame in that man's game. Are you kidding me? It's Greg fucking Olson. Life of the party, baby.
Was he wear Speedos too?
No. If he does, he doesn't wax. That's for sure. Or if he does, he gets the full Brazilian. My bad, Greg. He did this, Greg. He did this. Yeah, so we're all enjoying spritzers, and we end up at Aldean's, and we're up till the crack of dawn just having a blast being around each other. And then I go in the next day, and at 10 a.m., I got to give like a 30-minute, like, basically seminar on route running. And it's so hard. Like I gotta stop getting hammered before these things, man, because I feel like I'm not connecting to anyone. I'm not connecting to anyone. Oh man, it was hilarious, man. So hopefully the tight ends are getting something out of it, both entertainment wise, having a good time with the boys and the families involved, but at the same time, hopefully the guys that that could use the takeaway with the football knowledge are getting a lot of it. Dude, before we get out of the house segment, you had a golf outing. And again, I so solemnly swear I will never miss this ever. I'd have to be at the golf outing. Golf is like kind of my secondary thing right now. I'm getting good.
Wow. It was all scheduled at the same time of Tight End U, but
yeah. How was it?
It was fantastic. It was the hottest day in Philadelphia. It was actually, if it would have broken 100, it would have been the 8th time this millennia that it was over 100.
Golf in the heat is tough, man.
It might be one of the reasons I lost a bow, if I'm being honest. Because I sweat so much and dehydrated myself so much. And a lot of the DEXA scan comes down to how hydrated you are. And I had it done the next day. Just gonna throw it out there.
Don't do that.
Just being honest.
Don't do that. How'd you play?
I played terrible. I mean, legitimately atrocious. I don't know what it is. My swing has been messing me. It's better. Like when you watch the swing, it's better. But I'm just not playing as well. I don't know what it is.
Be an athlete out there.
Overall, outside of that, it was a freaking amazing event.
Nice.
Kingsford was a major sponsor. They donated a bunch of money to put it on. Jess Pryles came and cooked, I think, over like 50 tomahawk steaks. I was told from multiple people. It was the best food they have ever had at a golf outing. There was a Esposito, like pork, I think was the name of the pork guys. I don't know. The food was just incredible though. Jess, Kingsford, the entire team, everyone there killed it. I think Rolling Green, the course that it was at, they all did an outstanding job. And overall, we grossly raised, I don't know how much minus expenses, I don't know how to balance a budget sheet, but we raised over $400,000 for the B Philly Foundation.
Oh, shit.
Dude, we killed it.
Dude, that's a week of fucking foundation like raising right there.
I mean, through the B Philly event, which raised over $400,000 plus for the for my foundation, B Philly, that supports inner city kids, education, and other foundations that are doing good work with kids and families in Philadelphia. And then also with the Eagles Autism Foundation events down at the Shore. I think altogether in 1 week, we were able to raise $1.5 million roughly for charities.
God damn, that's awesome, man.
And it's all possible because of outstanding people that came to support, multiple companies that sponsored these events, tons of people buying the foursomes. We got Jerome Bettis, freaking won. Jerome Bettis, dude.
I got to see him out of Tahoe. See what that swing's looking like, man.
Dude, having the bus at the event. CC Sabathia. CC was there. It was like all of my like childhood heroes. Dude. Yeah, legends from growing up, and it was an awesome event. A lot of people showed up and braved the elements. It was pretty ridiculous. Also had a trick shot artist, Dan Beaver. We're gonna have that video coming up soon, but dude hit a drone midair, like off a tee, and not like on accident. Was aiming at it.
Sign him up.
Outing was a lot of fun. Shout out to Rolling Green, Kingsford, all of our sponsors. Shout out to Dan Beaver.
Dude, and shout out to the Philadelphia fan base, man. Everybody out there in Philly, man. You guys are, helping a great cause, both at the Shore and at the golf outing.
That's right.
That's awesome, man.
All righty. That's it for Out of the House, brought to you by American Express. Let's get to our convo with the one, the only, Mr. Brad Pitt.
Travis Kelce stands at the forefront of Kansas City Chiefs stars whose contracts expire in 2026, dominating headlines and fueling speculation about the team's future. After a 2025 NFL season that left fans wanting more, the Chiefs enter the offseason with pressing questions and mounting pressure, the kind that makes every decision carry extra weight as timelines for key contracts come into sharp focus. Fans and analysts are watching closely, wondering who will be retained, who must wait, and who could soon be packing their bags, with Kelce's situation demanding the most attention. The looming 2026 free agent class threatens to shake the Chiefs' foundation, testing the balance that has enabled their championship runs. Core players, names that have become synonymous with this era, now approach pivotal crossroads. Negotiations continue quietly behind the scenes, and the franchise's trademark stability could be tested as financial realities collide with the desire to maintain a winning roster. These expiring deals feature not only superstars, but also essential contributors whose contracts have been part of the glue holding the team together. The choices made in the coming months could steer Kansas City toward either a period of continued stability or a significant transition, setting the tone for what follows this historic stretch of success. The Chiefs have long walked a fine line, dominating in the present while carefully planning for the future. Yet the 2026 free agency landscape introduces a unique brand of uncertainty. Multiple critical contracts are set to end right when the team must balance its commitment to long-term excellence with the inevitable cycle of roster turnover dictated by the NFL's salary cap. At the heart of these conversations is Travis Kelce. His name is etched into the franchise's golden era, and his contract status is about more than numbers on a page. Kelce's leadership, production, and unique chemistry with Patrick Mahomes have defined Kansas City's offense for nearly a decade, making any decision about his future a franchise-altering one. He is not the only name on the list. The 2026 free agent class is filled with contributors from across the roster, defenders, reliable offensive depth, and key rotational players, each approaching a crossroads that will challenge the front office's ability to keep the right pieces in place without sacrificing flexibility. Kansas City's financial strategy hinges on its long-term commitment to Mahomes, a foundational deal that influences every subsequent negotiation. While Mahomes' contract offers some flexibility, every new extension for another player makes the margin for error smaller and the choices harder. The front office must constantly weigh loyalty and legacy against age, injury history, and the need to keep the roster healthy over the long haul. As the 2026 offseason comes into view, the Chiefs are not staring down disaster, but they are bracing for a defining moment of transition. Whether this period marks a smooth evolution or a dramatic turning point will depend on how the team navigates these expiring contracts and determines which familiar faces will be part of the next chapter.